Welcome to another edition of our World Cup coverage here at sportsbookreview.com. I'm your host, Natalie Van Rijdstrom, and this to my left is my co-host, Alex from Need for Tips and Team Bankroll member. Oh man, it's another tough day. It's another tough day.
Draw at halftime.
Draw at halftime. There is a trend. Draw at halftime.
What is happening? We draw at halftime, penalties with after video assistant referee, 11 penalties in 21 matches. The World Cup record till this year, 18 penalties awarded in the entire tournament.
Yeah.
So probably they will pass this record. Interesting trends going on. Yeah, draw at halftime. What to say? I think this is the best tip that we can offer from now on.
I know. Well, let's wait and see. Listen, we've got Sunday's matches that we're going to preview. Also, as well, I posted a link on Twitter which shows our record. I believe we have a graphic which we'll bring up. Hopefully, Johan will give me a thumbs up if we have it. If not, do click the link on Twitter or visit sportsreview.com/World Cup 2018. I tell you what, our guests are well in profit right now.
Yeah.
But let's welcome now Team Bankroll member, known for his crazies. This guy needs no introduction. Stuart from tipsterhq.com. Welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm enjoying this World Cup much more than I thought I would, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
How come?
Well, I have to say, before the World Cup, I thought this would be the World Cup of violence in the stands and bars on the pitch. Now, we've seen some bars on the pitch, but so far the violence in the stands and outside the stadium has managed to be avoided, and I'm very happy to see it. It's been a nice little celebration of football, and just hoping to see some more interesting games. We've seen some good ones so far.
To tell you the truth, I knew that there will be no violence in the stands because we are talking about Putin, we are talking about Russia. He has everything under his umbrella, so I was not worried about that. A little bit of... I think that we need some better matches. I think that the ones from right now till now, maybe 3-4 of them were very, very nice. The rest disappointing teams. Right now we are filming during Argentina versus Croatia. We expected goals. Someone else, Nigel Seeley was saying draw at full time. Jimmy the Bag has a lot of money on this match. I will not discover his tips, but later on he will come on Alex versus the World and he will say his tips, good or bad, I don't know. Let's see after the second half of the game.
Yeah, well, Jimmy the Bag's posted them on his Twitter handle, Jimmy the Bag, if you want to check out what he's got money on for this match. Were you predicting goals, Argentina versus Croatia?
Argentina versus Croatia, not particularly. I think Croatia have become a bit more of a hard-working team. They don't really have the flair up front that they used to have. And Argentina, they rely so much on Messi. It's unbelievable. And he's had a long season. It's hard for him.
Yeah. Missed the penalty, feels the weight of the country on his shoulders. Before we crack on, though, the graphic is ready so you can see exactly how we are faring. This is Lucrative Larry created this graphic. So there we go.
Lucrative Larry.
We've got our guests, which are in profit, 4.8. Now, they've only given 10 picks. There it stands right now. This was before the mid-match, which was what, France, Peru. Got my bet right on that one. I did France win to 0. Knew a nice odds as well, 2.5. We're hanging on in there, Stu. It's a marathon, not a sprint. How are you doing?
I am very, very, very slightly in profit. Games like Germany versus Mexico and Brazil, Switzerland set me back a little bit, but I'm just about, I think about £4 ahead. It's really very tight right now.
You said about Messi that it was a long season for him, but despite that, he was benched in a lot of matches at the end of the season, exactly for the World Cup. But he seems like, as Stuart said, as we predicted at the beginning of the tournament, that they are a one-man team.
Yeah.
One-player team, relying too much on Messi. Also Croatia, a little bit on Mario Mandzukic right now, but with Luka Modric and Rakitic perfect in the middle, doing an incredible first half against Argentina.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, they've got a great screen, but they don't have any strikers right now, really. Mandzukic is getting a little bit too old to be able to really push to be push an Argentinian defense around, and they're used to being big physical battles, so it's kind of right up their street.
Yeah. Well, listen, let's hope more goals in the second half. Today's slate, we've got England versus Panama, Japan versus Senegal, and Poland versus Colombia. Some juicy matches there. If you guys want to find a bookie, Bet365 Team Bankroll recommends. The link is in the description. We use them and worked with in the past, and we're actually finding them incredibly good for in-play bets, and also special markets as well that they've designed for the World Cup. So do check that out. England versus Panama now. Group G, England 1.22, draw 6.5, and Panama 19. England definitely got a nice draw, sort of opening up the World Cup with these two matches. Beat Tunisia 2-1, which was a bit of a struggle at times. Panama obviously lost to Belgium 3-0. This should be an England win. Question is whether Panama can score, and whether this is going to be another unders game. I think my bet on that one was England and the under 3.5 goals. Kane, obviously man of the match. You can bet him to score any time at 1.6. But before you tell us your bets, Stu, what are you predicting from this match? Are you predicting a comfortable English win?
Yeah, I am on this one. I mean, obviously Tunisia, I was a little bit more worried, but Panama are there for to come get the participation prize and then go home. That's about all they're going to get from this one. They're going to be bottom of the group. They're a very, very poor side. And I think England will do at least as well as Belgium did. Yeah.
Okay. And question right now, the win to nil seems to be, it was a bet that we were looking at, or Alex played both teams to score no with Australia. They got the penalty. This is the World Cup of penalties. Is this a sort of a risky time to bet this? Because many are looking to bet England win to nil here.
I think it may be a little bit risky to go for win to nil simply because of the VAR situation. We've seen penalties given for absolutely nothing, really. I mean, certainly that Kyle Walker penalty in the Tunisia game, you see that 15, 20 times a game. And it's never
in the Premier League.
In the Premier League, yeah. But you also see it in Liga, you see it in La Liga, you see it in Bundesliga. He was turning and the guy ran into his arm. I mean, there is nothing in there that's a real penalty. So on days like that, you can't really go for both teams to score no or win to nil, simply because it could happen. One slip, one tiny little tug of the shirt. Obviously, rugby tackles in the area don't seem to count. Who'd thought? But still, I don't think I could go for win to nil right now.
I know, to be honest, I played it with France, but I think I'm going to stay away from that bet now. You're right. We've got VAR and, penalties will be given left, right and centre. It could be a tricky one. I do have a bet for this match and I like it very much, but are you predicting a sort of a close affair? Would you play the under 2.5 goals or would that be pushing it?
I think that it will be a one-sided match. Panama very, very poor. Dele Alli injured. He will miss the game against Panama. We are expecting to see some changes in the starting 11 with Rashford replacing Raheem Sterling, that he was really poor in the first match. Yes, England should trash Panama here with at least the same score. Should. With at least the same score as Belgium. They have the necessary firepower to do it. Dale of 4 is saying Harry Kane to score a brace or over 1.5 goals in the match at 3.4 with Bet365. I think that the most safe bet for this match is England minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap at 1.75.
So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or again,
I'm on minus, so I don't know what to think.
Draw at halftime.
Come on, against Panama.
Keep on going. We'll do this. Listen, we had a great season record. It's going to be all right. I've also got Kane to score any time at 1.6. I think there's a touch of value in that. Scored the last 2 goals. So what are you looking at, Stu?
I'm doing a little bit better than Alex, I think. I've gone for over 2.5 goals, 1.86 for Pinnacle. I think Kane will get 2. I also think there's another goal from somewhere in the squad. Maguire was great at corners. Maybe there's a chance there for him to get a goal at the corner. But Panama, very poor side, and I can see just England dominating them physically. So should be a good game. I'm hoping so.
Yeah, well, during the World Cup, we haven't really seen over 3 goals here, 3.5 goals, sorry. I'm doing England and the under 3.5 goals again. Play the same bet when England played 1.7. Whether it's 2-1 to England, 3-0, I don't know. I'm not expecting 3-1, for example.
Yeah, but I think that is a good bet, given the fact that I think that 2 matches from 22 are under 3.5 goals. And John Smith, our friend, is on chat saying that everyone expects Ali to be out, even though pictures have been released today showing him training and in the gym. Power to the people. Yeah, a little bit of Power Rangers with Dele Alli. Maybe it's Southgate who injured his shoulder yesterday.
Well, I know. I was going to say, is that going to affect the match in any way? Like he was running and he dislocated his shoulder. I don't know. You've got that.
Yeah, he had a bit of a trip and a fall by the sound of it.
You need a serious trip and a fall. My father dislocated his shoulder, and that was in a skiing accident. Anyway.
Goal Croatia 1-0.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting. That just got interesting.
Got even interesting. Argentina to be out of the World Cup after this one.
Yeah, I heard France is out now. Because they only married.
They qualified.
They did qualify. Oh, they're out.
6 points.
Okay.
Yeah, they're out of the group stage.
They're out. I was like, I know. I just heard it as we were running out of the door. And I'm like, they're out. All right, out of the group. Okay. All right. So just to recap on I'm going for England in the under 3.5 goals. You're going for England minus 1.5. Stu.
Over 2.5.
Over 2.5. Okay, there we go. Japan versus Senegal now, Group H. Senegal 2.3, draw 3.2, and Japan 3.6. Senegal really impressed me in their opening game, and obviously a must-win for both sides. Japan did have a sort of an upper hand playing against 10 men, and obviously got a penalty in the was it the 6th minute? So
third.
I think was it third. I thought they
3rd minute.
No, yeah, like that.
No, they got the red card in the
plus the penalty in the same in the same time.
Right. So, it'll be interesting to see now Japan playing against 11 men. So, yeah, I have to say on Senegal right now. Stuart, do you have a crazy on this one? What's your sort of approach to these matches?
You are smelling crazy from Stu?
Dunno.
Depends what you call a crazy. No, I don't think this is crazy. I think Japan are a really well organised side, and it definitely helped them to play against 10 men. I think you may be right, actually. I think we may all be right. The penalty got awarded in the 3rd minute. The guy got sent off in the 3rd minute, but I think with all the delays, it may have been the 5th or the 6th minute before he even got the chance to take it. It was such a long delay between the two. But for me, on this one, I think Japan's such a good side when it comes to being organised, but they don't have any real outstanding individual talent. Senegal, packed full of individual talent. Certainly players like Mane, Niang, really, really good players. And I think that's going to make the difference. I'm going for a Senegal win, 2.28.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. I'm on the Senegal win, and I really enjoyed watching them play. Very fast-paced team, very well organised. Sadio Mane, odds of 3 to be anytime goal scorer. You making it a full house?
These guys can compete in an athletic, gathering with the 100 meters against Usain Bolt, against other types of athletes, running for their lives. I don't know what's happening with them, but I was seeing, I think that not Sadio Mane, I think that Niang was, or someone else, running behind the Polish guy, and in 10 meters he was in front of him.
I know. It was a great game.
So yeah, they are fast, they have skills, they are determined. I said that I will never trust an African side, but Senegal impressed me very much. Japan, are fighting. They are very good also.
They played for that win, didn't they?
Yeah, they played for that win. Of course, you play for a win when you are playing a 10-man Colombia. But even like that, they were really pretty impressive. But I'm still with Senegal at 2.3, the best odds on the market right now.
There we go. Full house, 2.3. Obviously, we've seen a lot of low scorers. Just want to quickly broach on this sort of the goal front. Is this a sort of a match? I sort of feel that it is. I feel it's going to be a low scoring affair. I feel a sort of a draw at halftime. if one wanted. Obviously, we're going with the Senegal win. Stu, if you had to play the goals market or something like that, what would you be leaning towards?
I was leaning towards a low number.
Yeah.
Very low number. I think maybe 1 goal in it. Nothing at halftime sounds like a reasonable option, frankly.
Yeah.
This is what Dale Four is saying. He's betting Senegal to win, like us. Also, John Smith is doing the same. But Dale Four is saying separate bet under 2.5 goals in the match. But I think that we have 1.57 for that, or even for 1.5.
Yeah, so.
Probably, yeah. Again, Senegal in the under 3.5 or something like that. I have a bit. I also found Senegal draw no bet at 1.63 for an ACA. I thought that would be, I thought that was quite nice.
I think that it's a good bet for a banker, if you ask me. 1.63. Yeah, because in this World Cup, we have 64 matches, you know. We have to be careful a little bit. We have to play safe.
Listen, we've spoken to a lot of cappers and a lot of people are struggling right now, but that's okay. That's okay. We keep going. All right, so all on the Senegal win here and all in agreement. We think this is going to be a low scorer. Poland versus Colombia now, Group H. Colombia 2.25, draw 3.5, Poland 3.4. Those odds with Bet365. If you want to check out the latest odds that they're offering right now, there is a link in the description to this video, Team Bankroll's Bet365 link. Obviously, Colombia will be coming out of this, the gates, I can imagine, full of passion of the Colombian side. And Poland, obviously, they failed to win as well. Both need the win. Is it going to be another cagey match? Probably, because they've all been cagey. But let's start with you, co-host.
Yeah, I was writing an article for Odds Market, and it was really tough to predict this match on the winners market side, because also Poland, also Colombia are very good sides, decent sides with great players. They need the win, as they both lost in the first match. So this is a must win for both of them. They will go all in because they don't have another chance to qualify further in the tournament. So I'm expecting an exciting match. And this is why I'm going for the both team to score at 1.9.
Okay.
But also a small stake on the Alex Classic at 2.65.
Oh, are you locking down both of these bets?
Yes, both of these bets.
When you say small stake, what does that mean? 0.5?
No, because I will make both team to score my banker, so 1 unit on the Alex Classic also.
All right. Stuart, so are you playing the outrights in this match?
No, I'm not. I have to say, I looked at this one and I was like, I have no idea which way this is going to go. You've got a Poland side who are very dangerous, but they're very dangerous to themselves as well. I mean, just look at that Kovacic pass against Senegal. It's kind of crazy that they can get away with stuff like that. And in that case, they didn't. It hurt them badly. And then you've got Colombia. Colombia's such an exciting side, but they really struggle at the back at times. And even though they've got a very good central defender, he had a bad game, Davinson Sanchez. So I'm definitely staying away from the match odds market, just because I have no idea who's going to win this.
Exactly. Absolutely, yeah, he's totally right.
Well, I don't know. I'm leaning towards Colombia right now. I do agree, though, about the defense, and that both teams to score looks pretty juicy at 1.9. What are you betting on, Stuart?
Well, if you go for both teams to score, I think that'll make it another hat trick, because that's what I'm on as well.
All right.
You know, I'm leaning to Poland a little bit. Yeah. I have a strange feeling.
Oh. Well, I've got family in Colombia,
feeling.
so I really hope Colombia win just on that sense. And a very passionate country, passionate team. Both teams to score for me is the bet. I think, again, both playing, they won't be coming into this defensively. They physically can't. So goals from both sides, both teams to score 1.9. All right. Just going to ask you, Stuart, to run down the bets for each match. And then give us your most favourite bet, your banker. Okay,
so England, Panama, over 2.5 goals. I'm very happy with that one. Japan versus Senegal. I'm on Senegal. That one is a slightly riskier bet, simply because Japan is so well organised. And then finally, finishing off with Poland versus Colombia. Both teams to score. Really, really like that one. But I'm going to make over 2.5 in England versus Panama my banker.
All right, there we go. Alex, what have you got?
Someone is asking, Stuart, you are lost without your system? You're not using your system for these matches?
I am using my system, but some of them are very, very tight. And sometimes you've got to go in different places. So, you know, Senegal is one of those ones which has been pulled out by the system.
Ooh, all right.
Okay.
Probably why it's at the longer odds.
Huh?
That's probably why it's at longer odds than of both of the others. So,
Oh, okay. All right, because it goes for the odds, doesn't it? Well, listen, we're on the Senegal win as well, so hopefully the system and us are right.
England minus 1.5, 1.75. Senegal at 2.3. Poland versus Colombia, both teams to score banker at 1.9. And 1 unit on the Alex Classic, both teams to score and over 2.5, 2.65.
All right, locked and loaded. England and the under 3.5 goals at 1.7. Japan, Senegal to win 2.3. Poland, Colombia, both teams to score 1.9, with my banker being England and the under 3.5 goals at 1.7. All right, best of luck, everybody. Best of luck. I hope, thank you for everybody watching, and of course to Team Bankroll member Stuart from tipsterhq.com. Best of luck. Bet with your bankroll. Bet with what you can afford. Bet responsibly. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.